On September 14, 2022, the bodybuilding world lost one of its greatest titans, Bill Pearl, a legend of the golden era who reached incredible heights as a professional athlete. Pearl passed away at the age of 91, and the sad news was announced by his wife, Judy Pearl, in a statement on the official Facebook page. According to her, Bill had been battling an illness that likely played a crucial role in his death. Additionally, Pearl had recently suffered a severe accident that nearly cost him his life. During his career, he was a successful bodybuilder, respected trainer, and author, winning numerous prestigious titles. In this video, we'll explore the incredible journey of this legendary athlete and try to understand what may have led to his passing. But before we dive into this story, I need your help to keep the channel active and continue bringing content like this. If you enjoy my work, consider becoming a member. It doesn't cost much, but it makes a huge difference in allowing me to keep producing quality videos. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications. This helps YouTube understand that this content deserves to be shared with more people, and it keeps you up to date with all my videos. We're close to reaching 5,000 subscribers, and I'm counting on you to help us get there. Let's do this. Bill Pearl was born on a Native American reservation in Oregon on October 31, 1930. He spent his childhood in Yakima, Washington, where his father owned a restaurant. From an early age, Bill was involved in the family business, which shaped his work ethic and physical endurance. We all helped out. It was almost a family affair. Every day after school, I would carry sacks of grains and beans weighing around 45 kilograms, about 100 pounds. I repeated this process many times, and I believe it helped me build great stamina, he shared years later. His natural physical strength caught attention, but it was when he saw sculpted bodies in bodybuilding magazines that his passion for the sport truly took shape. Fascinated by the athletes' perfect physiques, Bill began saving every penny he earned to buy weights and basic equipment, with which he started training at home. As a teenager, Bill was inspired by the greats of bodybuilding, especially John Grimek, the 1948 Mr. Universe champion. He began to admire and closely follow the careers of these athletes, dreaming of one day reaching the same level. However, his journey into the world of bodybuilding truly took off in the early 1950s when he served in the United States Navy. During this time, Bill discovered a gym in San Diego owned by Leo Stern. Leo, an experienced trainer, quickly identified Bill's natural talent and encouraged him to enter bodybuilding competitions. This push launched his competitive journey, which would later transform him into a sports icon, known for both his strength and his impressive dedication to physical training. In 1952, Bill Pearl entered 2 bodybuilding competitions in San Diego and won one of them. The following year, in 1953, at the age of 23, Bill made a huge leap in his career by winning 3 major titles: Mr. Southern California, Mr. America, and the prestigious Mr. Universe. He was just getting started, but he had already nearly conquered the bodybuilding world. No one was more surprised than me, Bill recalled about his victory at Mr. America. At that point, I wasn't seriously thinking about competing. My only real goal was to gain strength and size. Winning that show was a game changer and fundamentally changed me. It opened doors to an entirely new world, he said, reflecting on this pivotal moment in his journey. After finishing his military service in the U.S. Navy, Bill decided to fully dedicate himself to the world of bodybuilding. He entered the gym business and from then on, lived and breathed the sport 24/7. Winning Mr. Universe not only established him as one of the top bodybuilders of the time, but also gave him the confidence to throw himself wholeheartedly into a career that would make him a true legend of the sport. His days were fully dedicated to training and physical improvement, inspiring a new generation of athletes who sought to follow in his footsteps and reach the same levels of excellence. In 1954, Bill Pearl bought his first gym in Sacramento, and over the following years, he continued competing, racking up more victories. In 1956, he won the title of Mr. USA and took first place in the tall category at the Mr. Universe. Additionally, Bill expanded his gyms, franchising them in various locations in Northern California. Standing 1.78 meters tall, 5 feet 10 inches, and weighing around 104 kilograms, 229 pounds. He competed 3 more times in the prestigious NABA Pro Mr. Universe, held in London, winning in 1961, 1967, in 1971. Let's focus on his 1971 title, when Bill was already 41 years old, and many said he was at the end of his prime. At that time, he had adopted vegetarianism 5 years prior, and many doubted his ability to compete. Bill not only accepted the challenge but defeated bodybuilding giants, including the legendary Reg Park, 3-time Mr. Olympia Sergio Oliva, and future 3-time Mr. Olympia Frank Zane. This achievement was even more impressive as it came 18 years after his first Mr. Universe victory. Bill proved he was still an unbeatable force, and those who doubted him received a valuable lesson. Interestingly, he never competed in Mr. Olympia, organized by the Weider brothers, claiming he preferred the NABA Pro Mr. Universe, which he considered the most prestigious competition of the 1960s, at least until Sergio Oliva and Arnold Schwarzenegger faced off for the first time in 1969. I didn't compete in the Olympia because I considered it an insignificant competition. There was an Olympia where only Arnold and Sergio competed, and a guy from the audience jumped on stage and started posing. They gave him third place. I'm not criticizing the IFBB, but at the time, it seemed like the Olympia was created to promote the Weiders and their organization, Bill said. As time passed, Bill Pearl became increasingly involved in the gym business and moved to Los Angeles, where he continued to influence generations of bodybuilders with his knowledge and experience, further cementing his status as a legend in the sport. After solidifying himself as one of bodybuilding's greatest legends, Bill Pearl decided to simplify his business career, focusing on just one gym. He first acquired a pioneering bodybuilding gym in South Central Los Angeles, where many renowned athletes began their careers. He then expanded his operations by acquiring a health club in Pasadena, which became a center of excellence in physical training. Despite this transition into the business world, Bill remained very active in the international scene, traveling the world as a special guest at competitions and events. At every appearance, he not only posed for the public but also performed impressive demonstrations of his strength, which earned him widespread fame. Among his feats, Bill could crush hot water bottles until they burst, bend, and even tear license plates in half with his bare hands, proving that his strength was more than just a muscular appearance. In addition to being a respected athlete, Bill Pearl also played a crucial role as a mentor and coach to other bodybuilders. One of the greatest examples of his influence was Chris Dickerson, who, under Bill's guidance, won the Mr. Olympia title in 1982. Dickerson wasn't the only one to benefit from his knowledge. Pearl shaped an entire generation of athletes, sharing his vast understanding of the sport and bodybuilding. His presence in the fitness industry was also notable on magazine covers, appearing in 52 publications throughout his career, always accompanied by articles and columns where he shared his technical and practical knowledge about muscle building. As an author, Bill Pearl left a lasting legacy. In addition to writing regular articles for specialized magazines, he published several books, the most notable being a massive compendium of bodybuilding exercises, containing over 1,500 detailed examples. This work was not only a technical reference but also a true manual for athletes and enthusiasts of all levels, cementing Bill as one of the greatest training experts of his time. His commitment to the sport went far beyond the stage. He was dedicated to educating and inspiring future generations to pursue bodybuilding with wisdom and discipline. In retirement, Bill Pearl and his longtime wife, Judy, moved to Southern Oregon, where the legendary bodybuilder continued to live a disciplined, sport-focused life. Bill woke up every day at 3 a.m. to train in his private gym, maintaining his commitment to the healthy lifestyle he had always championed. Even though he was no longer competing, he remained deeply connected to the fitness community. As a training equipment consultant for the renowned company Life Fitness, Bill traveled to fitness expos and conventions, where he was always a highly respected presence. In addition, he conducted motivational seminars, sharing his insights on hard work and dedication, two values he believed were fundamental to success in any area of life. Bill also continued to write during the internet age, using digital platforms to pass on his vast knowledge of training and nutrition to a new generation of bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts. His words echoed his life philosophy, always grounded in discipline and continuous effort. America was built on a work ethic, just like bodybuilding, Bill said. You have to work hard to build a physique. Nobody is going to give you those muscles. You have to invest your time, or you won't achieve anything. This message reflected the legacy of the 4-time Mr. Universe, who never believed in shortcuts to success and always preached the importance of personal effort. Even away from the spotlight of competitions, Bill Pearl maintained a strong presence in the bodybuilding world, inspiring not only through his achievements but also through his indomitable mindset. His ability to adapt to the changing times, from the era of print magazines to the rise of the internet, was one of the factors that solidified him as an eternal legend in the sport. Whether through lectures, writings, or consultations, Bill continued to impact the fitness world, proving that, for him, bodybuilding was more than just a sport. It was a philosophy of life that he would live by until the end of his days. In April, Bill Pearl experienced one of the most terrifying moments of his life. He suffered a bizarre accident while working on his farm when he fell off his lawnmower. The fall was severe, and Bill was left trapped face down after the mower got caught in a squirrel hole. Unable to move, he remained in that position until help was finally called. When the paramedics arrived, they provided immediate assistance, but the accident had already caused significant damage. Doctors soon discovered that Bill had fractured his T10 vertebra, a serious injury that required extensive surgery lasting over 6 hours. The surgery, though complex, was just the beginning of a tough battle. While recovering in the hospital, Bill contracted a bacterial infection that once again put his life at risk. However, his physical and mental strength, which had always defined him as an athlete, helped him overcome this challenge. Thanks to intensive antibiotic therapy, he managed to defeat the infection, once again proving his unbreakable determination. This brutal and frightening episode nearly cost him his life. But just like in his bodybuilding career, Bill Pearl refused to be defeated. His slow and painful recovery was a testament to his resilience and his ability to face any obstacle, whether on the competition stage or in his personal life. After the sad loss of Bill Pearl, his wife, Judy, shared a long and emotional message with his followers, offering an update on his final moments. She revealed how hard Bill fought until the very end and how his inspiring strength remained present until the last moment. To all our loyal Facebook friends, as many of you know, Bill overcame numerous challenges that would have brought any other man down. After the accident, he was returning to his gym routine when he developed a bacterial infection contracted while in the hospital. Thanks to intensive antibiotic therapy, he managed to overcome that phase. However, I believe it was Parkinson's, diagnosed in 2016, that finally defeated him. Today, at 4 a.m., Bill passed away peacefully at home, she wrote. The message carries the weight of years battling a debilitating disease, something that, even for someone as remarkable as Bill, brought immense challenges. Bill Pearl was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2016, and despite his relentless fight to maintain his quality of life, the disease worsened over time. Judy believes this was the direct cause of his death, though, as of now, the official cause has yet to be confirmed. What is undeniable, however, is that Bill was a legend who transcended time, dominating 3 decades of bodybuilding and standing out as one of the greatest athletes of the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. His presence in the sport was so impactful that he inspired generations of bodybuilders and continues to be revered as an indisputable icon of the sport. Even after his retirement from competition, Bill never completely left bodybuilding, always sharing his wisdom and maintaining a strong presence in the fitness world. Now, with his passing, our condolences go out to his family and close friends. Bill Pearl's legacy, as an athlete, mentor, and author, will live on forever, and the impact he had on the bodybuilding world will never be forgotten. Bill wasn't just a champion on stage. He was also a champion in life, repeatedly proving that true strength goes beyond muscles. So, let me know in the comments, what did you think of Bill Pearl's inspiring journey? Feel free to leave your farewell and tribute to this sports legend. And of course, if you're not yet part of our community, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with friends who need to know the story of this giant. This helps a lot with visibility and motivates me to keep bringing videos like this to you. We have a goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm counting on your support to get there. Let's embark on this journey together to keep the history of legends like Bill Pearl alive.